So in 1994, my young family relocated here to the Pacific Northwest, and I recognized that there was so many resources on the east side, and we needed a children's museum. And I met people, I shared my story, and gathered a group of people, and we all decided we were going to start a children's museum.
Amy got a lot of us together and said, we really need a children's museum on the east side, because this is where the youth is, this is where the growth is, it needs to be here. And I led a workshop that was called Go Get the Money. And it was, a breakdown of, how you organize yourself and your cause in order to get other people interested in it.
We got the 501c3 and we formed a board, and after several years of working and growing, we came to a point where we wanted to hire an executive director. We were at that place.
In 1999, when I first was lucky enough to get this job and to start leading this organization, the East Side was just beginning to blossom, and families were here, and more families were over here than in the Seattle area. I don't think we knew what it would look like. What I knew most of all is it had to be special, and it had to be great.
Well, if you just went into a museum and looked at static exhibits, you're not going to get the generations to interact. So you have to have things that's hands-on and educational and integrates art, science, technology to make it engaging for both for parents, children, and grandparents.
So we first had to find a place, and we sort of interviewed and talked to all the cities on the East Side. One city in particular said, we can't help you, but just don't go to Bellevue. They have everything. But when I walked in to the Bellevue Chamber of Commerce office and met with Sarah Langton, she said, go no further. She got on the phone, she looked around, she called people, and she found our home in that meeting. And that is how we ended up at the Factoria Mall. It was a big open space that had a big water area, big toddler area, a fabulous forest of trees and a tree house. We had our original PACCAR truck, which has, I think, always been a favorite to all of our visitors still today. It gives me goosebumps today and makes me kind of emotional. The day we opened and let children in the building, the whole front of the museum was draped with fabric that children were going to pull down and expose the museum. There were probably 150 people in the hallway waiting to come in. My family was there. Again, I'm really gonna get emotional because it was, my family's on the East Coast and they flew in to surprise me. And kids, the excitement was so magical. Kids pulled the drapes down and exposed our very colorful windows and our front door, and then they got to go in and they got to play, and the screeches and the screams and the joy. We brought joy to the East Side. I'll never forget it. We had projected, because we were 10,000 total square feet, about 5,000 square feet of exhibits, and did all the math, and we had projected about 60,000 visitors. And we had over, I think, 140,000 our first year. We had so many people that probably literally within the first year we were thinking, oh God, what do we do? I mean, it was 12 years being in Factoria until we moved, but we started looking probably 5 years before that. And we toured all over the place. And then I got a phone call from Stacy Graven, who is the executive director of the Meydenbauer Center.
I knew the woman that owned this building when it was the Doll Museum, and I knew she was sort of thinking about life changes because she was retiring. So we went and talked to her.
She really wanted to sell it to KidsQuest. When we opened in 2017, we were so much smarter. We knew when to do what, and we took our time. We wanted the community to understand who we were in our new space. So we really gave ourselves a couple of months to see how people use the building. That was the smartest thing we did. We want to be not just a museum in the community, but we want to be the community's museum.
It's a place to bring kids to be a part of the community, to learn and become great adults. And I think that an investment in this organization, it is one of the best investments. And we all in this community get asked to invest in a lot. And hands down, this is my first place to go.
Yes, people play inside here, but the learning that happens here is remarkable. And the amount of social service work that we do, the amount of people we serve that need KidsQuest more than anything, is a story we had to tell.
I am just so proud of how many people stuck with it. All of them, nightly meetings. I mean, we met 4 nights a week for years. 11 years prior to it opening. So I would go back in time and say, you didn't give up, you had a dream, and look at what happened.
I'd really like to take the opportunity to thank the many people that have made KidsQuest a reality, the founding board members, to all of the teams of people that have worked to thrill and excite and to teach children, the board members and community partners, the politicians, the friends of KidsQuest that have pushed us and we have pushed them to change this community to be a better place. I can't believe it has been 20 years. I think everyone that has been along for the ride should be very proud, and I can't thank them enough. They have really made my life's dream come true. What an honor.